Hey everybody, it's Farmer Mike here with my daughter Harper, and Jamie's holding my phone doing this video, and her son Evan is directing and behind. He's a 4-year-old, up-and-coming 4-year-old director. Almost 4, right Evan?
Yeah, but I'm not 4 yet.
You're almost 4 now, pretty close.
We almost said I'm 4.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you all about the upcoming season here, because we just had a couple of big meetings, Julie and Jamie and I, about the 2014 season. We're putting together the seating schedule and everything. And I want to talk to you about a couple of changes for this year's CSA. If you haven't decided to sign up yet, or if you're going to or not, whatever, just wanted to give you an update on what's going on the farm. So coming up this year, we're going to have 25 weeks for the CSA. The fall extension was really popular. It seemed like we had over 200 people sign up for the fall CSA. And so we thought, well, why don't we just start a little bit earlier? So our goal is basically to get out the gate a little bit earlier. Try to get out maybe second, third week of May and have the CSA start then, and then come back into, somewhere up and around Thanksgiving, maybe before, depending on the weather, really. The delivery days this year will be a little bit different. We're going to do Pennsylvania, and we're starting a new CSA, couple of drop points up in New York City on Staten Island, and maybe one in Brooklyn. And that's going to start, those will be us on a Wednesday delivery. So Wednesday will be Pennsylvania, New York. And then DC, DC will be on Thursday, and then Virginia, Maryland, and then some of DC will be on Friday for delivery. We moved those days out because it gives us a little more time in the field on Monday and Tuesday to get things picked the way we want them and make sure that we're giving ourselves enough time. It really has to do with labor and how we can do things. We do take Sundays off up here. I demand that everybody not work on Sundays. Sometimes we do work on Sundays, but if we don't have to, we try not to. We're pretty beat at the end of the week, so you have a day off. And Monday ends up being such a big day, so we're trying to make Monday sort of a get-ahead day. This year we'll be more sticklers about enforcing the pickup rules. So for those of you not making it to the drop point on time this year, you'll have to make it on time in order to get a box. And we feel like we're giving you a good window of opportunity to pick up your box. Our goal at our end is, and I tell the drivers, I say, hey, make sure you make it out there by 4 o'clock and get the drops done by 4. Now we do sometimes go to 5, and 5 is the official time that we say that we're going to make the drop by, but we do try to make it there by 4. And then it gives you a good 4 to 5 hour window to pick up your produce. I think other CSAs, some of them show up with a van at their drop points, and they give people like 2 hours, like a 2-hour window to rush over and get your stuff. So we feel like we're giving people more time here to pick up. Now the ones that are pick up at work, of course, that's different. You just have to be at the office that day and pick it up at your office. So that's easy enough. We'll have new boxes this year, so no more folding, no more annoying video from Farmer Mike about how to unfold and unfold the boxes, and no more me biting my fingernails, worrying about all the boxes being destroyed and buying new boxes. The new boxes will be like a shoebox design. It's just going to be a box with a top that comes off. There'll be 2 different sizes, but 2 different colored boxes, so you'll know which one's small and which one's large. And then we won't stamp the small and large on there. It'll be on there permanently with ink, so it'll never come off. You'll always see small or large on there. It's going to be really cool. We're pretty excited about the new boxes. We'll have our logo on them, and we're still designing them. My cousin actually is helping me with this. Jamie will email out flyers. If you want to help us advertise for the CSA, that's great. The hosts are making a big push to do that, to make a big push to make sure we make our numbers this year. We think that it will fill up quick this year. So if you want to get a space, the big push, when everybody really signs up is March and April. But if you want to get ahead now, sign up now. There's a special on for another 3 weeks until the end of the month, where you can sign up and get a free box. So if you want to sign up, you don't have to pay in full. Just sign up and make one payment, and you can space out your payments over the next couple of months after that. But make sure you get in here early so you don't miss out, because we'll have to do a waiting list. We are going to go to a certain number this year and then stop, which is different than in years past, because in years past we just kind of kept accepting people throughout the season. but I think with our DC Greens is a nonprofit that works with public schools in DC. They set up school gardens and little farmers markets, and we're going to expand doing wholesale sales with the schools this year, and we expect a lot of the produce to go out that way. So we're going to be, really sort of tightening things up on the farm, making sure that we don't have too much produce sitting around at the end, and we want to use it all. And then if anybody knows about a new farmers market or a farmers market that has an opening, we'd like to get into one more farmers market. Currently we're in 2 farmers markets. We'd like to have one more, preferably down in DC. We could possibly look at Baltimore or Philly. We do one right now in Pennsylvania here in Camp Hill, and we do another one in Mount Pleasant down in DC on Saturdays. And if we can find another Saturday market in DC. The reason we want to kind of stick close to DC is because then we can send one truck down with both markets worth of produce and the tents and tables and things, and just set up at both markets really early. So, okay, I think nap time is coming up here pretty soon, so I've got to take care of this one here. This is Harper, and she is one of the bosses over at the farm, making sure that people stay in line, right, kiddo? Yeah? All right. Give me a call or email if you have any questions about the CSA. One more change for this year is we're going to offer milk. So we will have organic milk as an option for the CSA this year, which is kind of exciting. And we're looking for another cheese vendor right now. We're talking to somebody from West Virginia who sells cheese at the Mount Pleasant Farmers Market, and they've got really good cheese. I mean, this is excellent cheese, and the price will be very good too. Everything else will be the same. We'll still have the same other options as far as the eggs and the fruit. You won't be able to sign up for the eggs and the fruit for a while still, because we're waiting to see what the market is going to come in at in the springtime, and make sure that the frost isn't going to hurt the fruit, and what the egg market is going to be based upon feed prices and things like that. So lots of factors play into those decisions. We haven't really changed the prices on those things, and we haven't changed the fruit prices at all. We haven't even changed our CSA prices at all since we've started. But the eggs would be subject, I think, to possibly change. But once we decide, we'll lock the prices in for whatever it is. So, all right, thanks everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you soon out there, and give me a call if you have any questions.